A number of individuals who are employed in the financial sector are showing a great deal of interest in one of Bloomberg's most recent statements. According to their forecast, the price of XRP will experience a significant increase, and it is even possible that it could surpass the significant amount of $6. They have presented evidence to support the forecast that they made. A Bloomberg advisor was the one who supplied this information. Given the support they have given, it is reasonable that a large number of experts have validated this idea. This is not merely a matter of speculation, rather, it is founded on specific facts that were obtained from a reliable source. Following Ripple's declaration that XRP would become the preferred cryptocurrency for the banking industry, it notifies you that an increasing number of data points to the potential that the price of XRP might skyrocket to an incredible $6. This information is provided to you. It is significant to note that this disclosure is consistent with the firm's official declaration that it wants to do just that. The significance of this is comparable to that of Bitcoin, but it is significantly greater, and it is essential to emphasize that these tales are not merely rumors. They made some impromptu public comments on Lab television, which a Bloomberg consultant confirmed. If the XRP ledger were to begin processing transactions, it is possible that it would be necessary to charge $10,000 per XRP. This would be necessary in order to support enormous numbers of transactions. To begin, we will present Ripple's innovative notion of substantial partnerships in a variety of institutional and financial spheres. This will be the most important section of our presentation. Due to the fact that the ambitious collaboration between investors and Ripple wants to manage more than 12 cents or drill as well, I intend to remain with me until the very end in order to get additional information. It is important to note that Ripple's influence is not limited to these regions, it also extends to the United States. Taking into consideration the continents that are analogous to Africa, where Ripple is encouraging significant discoveries and partnerships, it is of the utmost importance to keep a close eye on the ripples in order to revolutionize the manner in which monies are transported across international boundaries to Africa. Not only will the people of Africa profit from this attempt, but it is also predicted that it will make it easier for trade deals to be made between the continent and a number of other significant regions. This predicts a future in which it will be possible to make payments across international borders not only inside the continent of Africa but also in the countries that make up the Gulf Cooperation Council, an organization that includes the United States of America. When it comes to matters of money, there has never been a link that is more robust than the one that was provided in the past. In fact, the investigation that Bloomberg conducted on the topic is really fascinating. It has been brought to the attention of Prim Mining Financial News that there is a possibility that XRP and Bitcoin in particular could come out on top of Bitcoin. Contrary to what most people believe, they make it clear that the price threshold for XRP is $6,000, which is a significant difference. Previously, it was mentioned that a concept similar to this one was presented as an exceptional example. This information is not new, it was previously mentioned. Because of the similarities between the two publications' paths, it appears highly unlikely that XRP would not only compete with Bitcoin but also surpass it in terms of competitiveness. When you take into consideration the fact that it offers a trustworthy financial channel to advance the conversation about XRP and its potential value in the future, this is a significant breakthrough. Forbes, another titan in the field of business writing, has previously published an article with the title that I would like to make. This is the case even if this content was only shared in this manner. This incredibly intriguing piece was removed from the internet not long after it was published, despite the fact that the content was restricted to being accessible in this manner. An investigation of the underlying problems that are supposed to be the driving force behind these courageous behaviors is something that should be considered very significant. Furthermore, a lot of financial journals, such as Forbes and Bloomberg, have published remarks that are comparable to the one that is being discussed within this context. In other words, this is not merely a matter of speculation, rather, it is an illustration of the growing confidence that exists in the market for virtual currencies, particularly with regard to the possible role that XRP may play in it. It is of the utmost importance to have a complete comprehension of the one-of-a-kind circumstances that surround XRP in this particular setting. In addition to this, it is of the utmost importance to have a comprehensive awareness of the one-of-a-kind situations that XRP is currently encountering in the realm of Bitcoin. The amount of money that the cryptocurrency, there is a sizable segment of the general public that holds the belief that Bitcoin is analogous to digital gold. Utilizing its expertise in facilitating international transactions, technical improvements, and collaborative efforts has been demonstrated to be an effective and efficient method for preserving money. This has been demonstrated through the utilization of its knowledge. As evidence of this, the implementation of its procedures has been demonstrated. In today's globalized society, which serves as the basis for international trade and banking, blockchain technology is essential in order to sustain its fundamental technology. Furthermore, while taking into consideration the technology that provides the foundation for blockchains, this is of the utmost importance. Through the utilization of blockchain technology, innovations are being developed with the purpose of enhancing the speed, affordability, and efficiency of international transactions. The cryptocurrency known as XRP has developed into a highly appealing alternative that is appealing to both private investors and financial organizations that are looking to simplify their operations. In an effort to solve some of the difficulties that have made XRP an appealing alternative, Ripple, which was developed with the speed and scalability of decentralized applications in mind, has the intention of addressing some of these concerns. As a result, it is acceptable to draw the conclusion that the anticipations that XRP would reach or above $60,000 are taken into consideration and are not only the result of wishful thinking. For the purpose of conducting an inquiry into the potential advantages and repercussions that XRP may have for the entire world, the financial system is concentrating its attention on XRP, which is both a revolutionary instrument and a cryptocurrency. Given the fact that we are keeping a close eye on the development of digital currency and the financial sector, it is evident that XRP is a player that we should keep an eye on. This is due to the connections between Forbes and Bloomberg's opinions and strategic factors as well as technological advancements. Despite the fact that the tale was only made public for a brief period of time, it was swiftly disproved upon its arrival. Some financial news outlets, particularly those with close ties to industry leadership, have produced thought-provoking stories concerning cryptocurrencies such as XRP. These stories are intended to be removed when the price of the coin continues to climb. It would be more true to remark that there have been other events that are comparable to this one since it occurred. The statement that the Bloomberg advisor made regarding the confirmation and broadcast of XRP is something that I would like to bring to your attention. I would like to make certain that you are comprehending everything. K arrived at the conclusion that the same variables were the cause of the problem. A pattern of suppression in terms of secrecy is being developed as a result of the fact that the publications and information reports that are being discussed are being concealed within XRP. To put it another way, it appears that there is an effort being made to restrict or even halt the dissemination of these studies and publications. It is difficult to understand what is going on in the background and whether or not it is necessary. Because there have been inquiries about the causes behind these sudden withdrawals, you do not feel embarrassed discussing XRP in public. This is despite the fact that the handling of this situation has been going on for some time. Nevertheless, despite the fact that this was a significant choice, it did not receive the attention that it deserved. If you are curious about why this pattern of making moves and remaining silent is having an impact, you should be following the story. This is because a large financial institution is working toward adopting XRP, which is the reason why this is happening. We are getting closer and closer to an extraordinary situation in which a great number of confirmations of black swans are being generated, particularly with regard to XRP. What are the repercussions of these actions, and why is there an effort being made to conceal the fact that there have been substantial breakthroughs in the Bitcoin industry from the general public? In relation to these inquiries, there are currently a greater number of questions than there are answers being made available. At the same time as reports concerning Rock's involvement with XRP are beginning to emerge, the information suddenly arrives and is subsequently disproved as being false. Even if there is strong evidence from reliable sources, such as news from the website of the Delaware state government, that XRP, the ETF Trust Corporation, was registered by a black individual, there is still a great deal of doubt around this matter. However, before you forget what you witnessed when these pledges were rescinded, I would ask that you read this article from Bloomberg that was published not too long ago. All parties were able to see and understand the evidence. A number of analysts first stated that BlackRock had made the correct choice when it came to registering the XRP shares. However, he later had second thoughts about this assertion. It would appear that the evidence that these paradoxes are not true involves more than just a random occurrence for the proof. I can assure you that this big admission comes with a twist that will leave you perplexed. Undoubtedly, there was a peculiar sequence of events that took place. When it appears that the exact opposite is true rather than the contrary, BlackRock is exerting a great deal of effort to create the image that large financial organizations such as JP Morgan and BlackRock are not committed to this coin. A report that was published on October 17, 2023, which indicates that JP Morgan and BlackRock Morgan have been discreetly increasing their holdings, was the source from which we obtained this information. This extraordinary admission, which involves the commitment of a hefty 7.5% of its overall net worth to this virtual currency, stands in stark contrast to the narrative that the general public is now being told about XRP.